Okay guys, I'm going to upload I've just discovered that I bought some dried fish a while ago, which is, I've had it in the freezer for at least a couple of months. I bought this from one of the Philippine shop. I was going to send it to my mom in Queensland, but I'm not allowed to send a dried fish, so I put it in here and I totally forgot all about it until today as I was going through my freezer to check what I have so I can go shopping for food. So anyway, I got these two. I'm going to cook one packet today. My daughter and I are going to have a little bit of Filipino food. Yay, I'm so excited because I haven't eaten dried fish for a long time. So let's go and grab some vegetable to add with this one. I'm going to just fry this lovely dried fish. It's going to stink the house, which I really don't like. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll change my mind and go outside and cook it. So I might have to have the electric frying pan. So we'll see. I'm gonna go and grab some vegetable because I like the vegetable, the sweet potato and the alogbati. So I'm gonna cook this one first and put alogbati with some onion, garlic, and this tomato, and of course the spice. Alright, we'll see you in the garden. I'll go and check out what I can salvage. Okay guys, I'm outside now. I've got some sweet potatoes that I can harvest. The leaves are young, so I will do that. And they seem to be growing okay even though it's winter. I wish they'd given me more young leaves, but that's okay. I've got enough in here. So let's harvest and add it into our cooking. So I'll just grab a few of the young leaves. I haven't cooked this one for a long time, so I'm not a very good cook in the Filipino side of the world, unfortunately. So there's that one. And I wish my mom was here so she can cook me some lovely delicious Filipino meal, but unfortunately she is not here. She's in Queensland, so I'll just have to do with what I can do. Okay, let's collect some more. I might need a little bit more than a few of this stalk. There. So I have a little garden at the backyard with some of the sweet potatoes and some of, I actually could eat the sweet potato inside, but I've never actually harvested. There we go, there's some nice and healthy one. Here's some more, beautiful. I think I need a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Let me find some more nice and healthy one. Okay, here's some more under the banana tree. I can't believe I'm actually taking out an upload video on how to cook my food of the dried fish and sweet potato vegetable. So there we go. There's my lovely what do you call it, galai, or I don't know, sweet potato tops anyway. And I have found some Alogbati plants. Thank you very much. I shall add you into my vegetable. There we go, lovely climber. I should plant this one on a climber and give me Alogbati so I don't have to search for it in the garden. Here is another piece that I just grabbed. And my beautiful boy, Junior. Oh, hello. Oh, you want to come and harvest plants with me? Oh, yes, I know. Okay, you just wait and watch me, okay? I'll be out in a second. I'll give you some snack. Alright, just one moment. Okay, I have some more Alogbati climbing up here, so I am gonna just trim over here and take this much. I only want the leaves, so there you go guys, my Alogbati plants. Actually, they do really well. They give a lot of leaves in summer, but in winter they're a little bit limited. Okay, that's my little veggies. Let's harvest some more. Okay, maybe I should get the one on the top because I've already cut them, so it will die anyway. So just one sec. Okay guys, I just want to mention that Alogbati is a really slimy kind of taste of plant, but very good for you. I'd say it tastes like the spinach, something like that. So I'm just gonna fry it with a bit of water with my dried fish and some herbs and spices. Here's my Alogbati tree, or it's climbed up into my coffee tree and I can't seem to reach it, so unfortunately I will have to do it another time to grab some of the delicious leaves. So I'll just get the one in the bottom where I can reach them. So there's some in here. Look at those healthy Alogbati root system or nodes, so you could plant them. Oh my god, it's amazing. I haven't actually looked at this properly, and my cat's just climbing the tree now. Hey Junior, what are you doing, boy? Junior, you want to collect it for me? Come on. So my cat is up the top trying to who knows what he's trying to do. So as you can see, there's so much you can plant these. Look, they just grow like bananas. Well, apparently they are weeds. So, well, I can say they are probably is because they're growing so just pretty much everywhere. So, but they are food for us, and a lot of people don't realize that. I'm happy to have them growing in our garden pretty much everywhere. So let's get some more. Hi guys, I just want to show you my bananas as well. I got this type and it is probably ready to be picked up, and I'm not really keen on bananas too much, so I think my sister would love this. My mum would be so proud of her bananas. So I don't really know what this one's called. So yeah, so here's the bananas. That's one type of banana. That's actually the first time it's given me fruit. It's quite a short tree. There you go. And here's another one. Oh, this one is different. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is the first time it's given me fruit. Lovely. Okay, so that's one banana. I think I've got 3 or 4 different types in here, so I'll just have a look for the other ones. One moment. So that's one. And then this one, of course. Now I have got the other bananas in here, which is this one slightly different. This is quite humongous. It's quite tall. Young leaves right there. And of course there is no fruit yet, so it will take a little while. This is a different one again, and so I will check for some more type of bananas. Here is another one. This is might be the same as the other one. It looks kind of similar. I don't know what it's, ladyfinger or something. Not sure, so we'll see what it will turn out when it gets bigger. There's some more of our bananas. This one is, I think I should chop the this one here, the flower bit, so it encourages to ripen the fruit. So I shall do that later on. Okay, I have some more bananas. It's actually overflowing into the next door neighbor. I'm waiting for it to ripe so I can cut this tree. It's also covered with Alogbati plants. So as you can see, there's quite a fair bit growing. Fortunately, I can't reach that, but I don't want to just grab it. I don't want to waste it, so I'll just leave it there for now. Alright, I might do a planting climber on this plant. Okay. Okay guys, I harvested enough vegetable for my DIY Filipino way of cooking. dried fish with some alogbati and sweet potato tops. So let's go and wash this up and cook my dried fish so I can taste my Filipino food for a very long time that I hadn't had. Okay guys, I am going to wash this vegetable in my sink at the moment, so let's just make sure that all the dust come off, and then I'm going to cut it up into by just the leaves, and then of course cook it away, and I look forward to the lovely delicious food that I will make out of these sweet potato tops. Okay, as well as alogbati. Yes, I do have some alogbati, quite a fair bit of it, and my mom actually planted these. She's very good at planting vegetables and fruit. She seems to have a lot more green thumb than I am, but I think I am following her footsteps because now I'm enjoying the plants. Although I have started my collection with indoor plants. So there's just the gardening is so much work outside. I can't keep up with all the weeds. OMG. But I am at home, so I will do my very best to clean up and propagate and improve as much as I can, so I can do this, have the harvest, have something to harvest for my hard work. So guys, while I'm washing this, I'm just gonna pause it because it's a little bit difficult with one hand, but I'll show you later on once I get it done. So I'm only just gonna take the leaves off, not throw away the hard stalk. I'm only gonna use the young leaves. Okay guys, so just bear with me. I will clean up and I will do the rest, so you're not watching too much of me washing it, which is not very exciting. Alright, just pause for a bit, and next load will be already cut up. Okay guys, just a little bit of an update. I've already trimmed some of the the sweet potato tops, the young sweet potato tops. So I literally just got the young ones, completely young one, and this is how I got from the stalk. So these guys, you can actually plant these by soaking into a bit of water, letting it root into the bottom, the base here. But I'm not gonna bother about doing that because I used to do it, but no one really no one really wants some. So I mean, there are people out there that want some, but I've got abundance of them, so I'm not going to bother saving them. Yeah, so I still got to do my alogbati. Alright guys, I've just done the alogbati as well. So you can see I have some on the top. I don't have much, but that's enough. That's enough for one meal. These are the leftover stalks, which I will just put it on the compost bin to throw away. So this is my vegetable, which I will add other bits and pieces. So let's go and cook our dried fish first, and then have this one on a wok to cook with everything else. So just one moment. This is my lovely vegetable. Okay guys, we're about to cook the dried fish into the frying pan. I'm just gonna have this one pre-cooked, and then I'll put it on top of my vegetables. So let's put some oil in my lovely pot. Okay, oil for my dried fish. Oh my god, this house is going to stink so badly. Sorry guys. Alright, so the pan is ready to go. We've just had the oil into it. Let's open up our dried fish. Open up the doors, darling, so the smell goes outside, because I really don't like the smell of the dried fish in the house. Oh, my poor neighbor's going to kill me. Okay, let's see. There we go, and it's a thong. Can you find me a thong, please? So I don't have to touch this dried fish. Thank you very much. Lovely. I don't need all that knives. Okay. It is frozen at the moment, but it will be defrosted as I pop it in the pot. So let's go and have a look. And our oil, there we go, it's loaded in. Let's see. I'm glad it wasn't hot yet, because it would probably splutter all over me and I would probably get burnt. And hence I don't like to cook too much because of this getting burnt. So guys, I know some of you is gonna go ew, or some of you is gonna say yum. Well, it's part of being a Filipino. We like our food dried because most of the time we don't have a fridge overseas, unless you are in the city and you're, you know, well enough to get one. But people that lives in the mountain, the majority don't have a fridge or don't have a fridge at all. So we dry our food. I don't really know the process of doing it, but I know that most people do it in the sun with salt to preserve it. And this is obviously the product of the Philippines, bought by some Filipinos that lived here, and that's why I bought some. So I actually bought this originally for my mother, because my mom said she missed Filipino food, especially the dried fish. But when I bought it, I wasn't allowed to send it to her. So I kept a couple of packets for myself and give some to my sister. And I totally forgot if I had it in the freezer, until earlier today I had a look, and guess what? I have a surprise, so I am going to cook it. The only reason why I don't cook this much is because it stinks the house so badly. And the clothes, oh my god, everything. Anyway, I usually cook it outside, but today my daughter said, don't worry about it, Mum, there's only you and me today, don't worry about the smell. Okay, let's go. We have to cover everything. And make sure my room is closed, please, my darling. I do not want it smelly. Run. It's cooking. Okay, so, and your room, unless you want it smell. Oh, put it on the fan, please. How about my room? Put it on. And open all the doors. Thank you very much. But yes, I do like the smell myself, but it's just that, you know, we live in Australia and a lot of people don't like the smell of dried fish. They're not accustomed to it, so they do think it's disgustingly smelly. But because we are used to this, or I am used to, well, I'm not really used to it so much, but once I smell it, it's okay. I get used to it right away. So there is a beautiful dried fish. It's cooking nicely, and I'm hoping that I do not burn it. So while that one's cooking, I am going to cut up the ingredients for my vegetable. So there you go, guys. Smells good for us, but not for my neighbors. Oh, and our rice is cooking just nicely on our rice cooker. So my daughter actually put it on earlier to prepare for our meal. Alright, now let's start with the garlic. Squish, squish. There we go. How many cloves do I need? I don't really need much because I'm only doing a small amount of vegetable. So I'm just going to chop it nice and finely, or not as fine as I want to. And part of my ingredients, I don't have much. I'm sort of kind of just frying the vegetable. Okay guys, so just chop it up a little bit. I squished it to have the, I think I might have to turn my dried fish over. Otherwise it's starting to get, oh, I might need to put that on. Oh, Michelle, darling, I need to turn my fish. Alright, the middle is cooking quite dramatically, so let's turn it over so it's lovely and cooked on the other side. There we go. Mind you, I have 2 children, or a third one. One is in the Philippines, Beverly, and my other one is staying with my sister at the moment because she works in a takeaway shop and she wants to reduce the spread of the coronavirus just in case she catches it from other people and she's not going to give it to me. So she's staying there while we are in lockdown, which is a great idea. And plus my sister is spoiling her rotten because she has 3 boys and she hasn't got a girl. So she's the little princess in the house at the moment. Now Michaela doesn't actually eat this food. She hasn't got the Filipino. Well, it's probably my fault because I haven't really introduced my children to eating Filipino dishes. As I have actually grown up like the Australian way. My dad was German and my mum was obviously Filipino. And when we came to Australia, so it's actually my stepdad, he told us not to speak our lingo if we wanted to learn to speak English. But after 7 years, I have totally forgotten to speak Visayan or even Tagalog or anything else. So he sent us back to the Philippines, and I stayed for 2 months to relearn the Visayan language again. But then again, after that 2 months, I came home, did all my studies, got married, got children. I never actually gone back to the Philippines after another 7 years. So again, because I didn't use what I've learned, I kind of forgot. But then since then, I have been back a couple of times, so I have learned to learn the language again, which is great. But because I have no one to talk to at home, with my children, I don't have, unless I call the Philippines, I don't actually use the language. So I get a bit confused and muddled up when I do talk to people. So recently, YouTube has been very helpful for me. Chatting with people, I'm actually learning quite a lot of the word. They're all sort of flooding back into my memory, so I'm quite glad for it. So although my children have asked me to teach them, but I'm just not comfortable teaching them because I've got no one to speak to. So hopefully I can take them overseas and they can learn it themselves there. Alright, anyway, let's go back to my ingredients. Now let's cut up our onion. I've already done my garlic. There's a little bit of onion. Now guys, if you actually soak the onion leaves in water for a day or so, you can actually water your plants with it. They're actually quite good for the plants. So I'm going to save my little onion peel and have it in this little container, pop some water in it and water my plants later on. Okay, so this, and together with banana peel or a oranges peel, they're actually good for your plants. Anyway, I just try to experiment with what others suggest, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well, at least I tried. So I can't I can't say it doesn't work or it works if I don't try it. You just gotta try it, and if it works, fantastic. If not, oh well, we learned something. And anyway, so here's my onion. I don't have a tomato at the moment, but that's okay. Here's a little plate over here. I have a shallot, which is great. I've actually cut the roots stem and replanted it, so I will have some more growth and I don't have to buy another one. I never used to be like this, saving stuff, but now I've gotten to planting. I actually got a little bit more into saving, so yes, probably a good thing. Okay, so we need salt and pepper. There we go. So I don't need salt and pepper really, because the dried fish is quite salty. Maybe just pepper. So I've got my vegetable. There we go. And I've got my little bit of herbs or onion and garlic and the shallot. So let's go and remove the dried fish from the pot and replace it with another one. My eyes are actually watering from the onion. It is so damn strong. Alright, just one sec. Okay, half of my dried fish is done. I think it's done. just grab that one before it's burnt. I don't really want it burnt. Okay, so that's that one. Ooh, it's smoky in here. I hope my door is closed in my room, so the dried fish smell, it actually lingers on for a long time. So it's almost done. I think that might be okay. I need to, it is smoking dramatically in here. Alright, let's wait for the rest to cook, and then I shall cook my onion, garlic, and then my vegetable, top up with my dried fish. Alright guys, I think my dried fish is cooked. Maybe I'll just turn it over one more time because this was the last one that was on the edge. Oh my god, that smell. Huh? That is shallots, my dear. No, you don't have to open it. It's only a bit of a decoration and a little bit of flavor. Okay, just a few more minutes and then it's totally done. Okay guys, this is done. Let's pop it in my plate, wash the the frying pan. There we go. I cooked beautiful dried fish. Lots and lots and lots of them. It's going to take us a couple weeks to eat this, Michelle. Alright, I'm taking the dried fish. Now I'm replacing it with butter. This lovely, beautiful butter. Will be cooking my vegetable. I like to cook my vegetable with butter, so instead of oil. Although I would prefer the virgin oil from the Philippines, which is a pure coconut oil. But they are not very readily, so we just have all sorts of the vegetable oil. So let's pop our onion, so our garlic to cook. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's cook this one a little bit, and then we'll put on our vegetable, which is my sweet potato tops and alogbati. God, I'm getting hungry. I just watching and thinking about my delicious meal. Actually, should have thought about it for ages because I would have enjoyed it more. There we go. Cooking away. And my lovely daughter had to pour me a lovely port wine. Oh dear. Let's taste it. Ah, beautiful. A little bit early for drinking, my daughter, but that's okay.
Red label product.
Yeah. It's a little bit early, but hey, why not? We're at home and we're in lockdown. Hence why I'm cooking more. But my daughter doesn't like lockdown. She prefers to go to school. But unfortunately, it's going to go for another 4 weeks, which is yay not. And obviously I am at home and unable to look for a job, but my job is my attention to my plants and my cooking and my, of course, number one, my daughters. But yeah, we are not allowed to go anywhere other than go shopping for food, essential stuff like, you know, get fuel to get somewhere, food pretty much. And school is online at the moment, but we are only allowed to travel within 5k radius, so pretty much the next suburb. So 5k is like 5 minutes travel. So really you're not allowed to go anywhere else. And you can go to the beach and exercise, go for a walk, which I will do that, and take some uploads so you get to see what it looks like where I live and the beautiful beaches that we have in the area. So anyway, my lovely onion and garlic, it is cooking just nicely. Look at that. It's smoking dramatically at the moment. So, okay, now I'm going to add my vegetable. So let's add our vegetable. There we go. And I need a little bit of water, sweetheart, so I can make sure that the actual have some nice steaming. So just add a tiny water to my cooking. That's done. Thank you very much. And I shall toss it around a little bit. So that's pretty much, guys, that's how you cook the, I'm kind of just frying the vegetable. I don't like it too much liquid. So I'm just going to wait until that one is cooked or soft. And then I'm just going to put a cover for a little bit. Let's just use this one because it's a big wok. So we just use the hot cover. There we go. That is our vegetable cooking beautifully. Okay, so it's cooked a little bit, so I'm going to toss it out again, just to make sure that the top is nicely done, not just the bottom become overcooked. Now while this is being tossed now, I am going to add my dried fish on the top. So it's cooking with it. Just one moment. Can I have my dried fish now? Thank you very much. Yes, I will leave some for you because you don't like it soaking.
Soaking just gets rid of the crunch.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It gives the extra flavour. It's spread the flavour into the vegetable. So Michelle doesn't actually like her dried fish on the vegetable. So I will just do half of it and leave some for her because she likes it crunchy. So here is my lovely vegetable Filipino style. Now we're going to add our shallot on the top, and Michelle is preparing her sauce, which I don't really need sauce because I've already got my DIY Filipino vegetable. Yum oh. Okay, so here's some leftover. I'll put that aside for her so she can eat that, or she'll probably only eat one or two, and that's about it. Now let's put on a cover to allow the heat stays inside, and so it cooks the top layer of the vegetable. So guys, this is our beautiful lunch. Well, it's late lunch, gonna be an early dinner, late lunch kind of thing. Because we're at home, so it doesn't really matter when we have lunch or dinner. We just eat as we feel hungry. Alright, so we'll take some more upload or video in a minute. Alright guys, I want to show you what my darling daughter has made. She's already pre-made a sauce for our dried fish. There we go. She's made this lovely sauce, and it's got shallots, a little bit of onion, and a little bit of garlic. And she has also added salt and pepper and a sea salt to taste. And she's added a couple of teaspoons of rice vinegar for dressing, and as well as the soy sauce and
Fish sauce.
So she's created her own lovely little sauce. So fish sauce, squid sauce, whatever, fish sauce. There we go. They're lovely. Now that's her sauce. So let's see what it tastes like. No, I'm not going to put it on the dried fish. I'm just going to leave it aside. And now my vegetable is done. And this is what I mean. See? Look, lovely, lovely, lovely. Now let's just toss it up again to mix the dried fish with the veggie to really soak the flavor in. And a few more minutes and we are truly done, ready to eat. So now we can dish the rice and turn off the power. Okay guys, I'm just about to turn it off with a press of a button and we are done. My beautiful vegetable is done. Thank you for watching. We are going to enjoy this lovely meal because I haven't had this for a long time, so I know it's going to be delicious because I have cooked it before, and that's probably the only thing that I can cook well. Not very good, isn't it? Okay guys, my daughter is pouring some rice and we're about to have a beautiful lunch. Alright my girl, some rice with our dried fish and our vegetable. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. Now are you going to have vegetable or are you just going to have rice and dried fish?
I have broccoli.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
There's no broccoli in my dish.
I have broccoli.
Okay, thank you very much. That's delicious. Let's add my vegetable with it. Okay guys, let's add my veggies and my dried fish. Yes, look at that. Delicious meal. Would you like a vegetable, Michelle? You don't want vegetable? You just want the dried fish? Alright. I think I put too much dried fish. I'm not going to eat all that, so let's return the rest. It's way too much.
I'm going to send it to Lola.
No, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's about 4 in there. That should be enough. I'm not going to eat more than that. But this is going to be a delicious meal, and I even got another meal for another time. There's plenty left over. There you go. There's some more leftovers for another meal. What happened to your sauce, darling?
I put it in my...
You put it in your rice. Why did you put your sauce in your rice? Oh my god, it's gonna be so super vinegary. Well, this is her way of eating Filipino vegetable. Well, no vegetable at all. Dried fish and drowned with the sauce. Okay, well, that's a bit too much sauce in there, my dear.
Just not...
Okay, well, as long as you enjoy it, I will enjoy mine. Okay, well, there's mine, and I'm about to go and enjoy eating it. So guys, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you'll see a lot more of our everyday DIY about food, about our fish and whatever you were cooking at home, and just sharing the love with you guys. So enjoy, and I hope that it inspires you to make your own DIY food, especially if you're into this dried fish. If not, it is delicious.